That was rolling at least. That one was. Ooh. Deep?
Ooh. He's just kind of hanging out, you know. He's like, hey, I was up there eating those bluegill, sunning myself, and all of a sudden a crankbait came by and just snagged me right in my face. All right, guys, listen to me. We made a lake change. We weren't catching crap at the last lake. We made a small lake change, and we just launched. You don't believe me? Look right there. There's the boat ramp. Check it out. Just put in. Guys, the cameras weren't even rolling yet, and threw out a bait and caught a bass that quick. But here's the better news. Got a special delivery, special box from my good friend Dan Quinn from Rapala. And you're in for a treat today because we're gonna be using some new Rapala baits. I'm excited about them. There's the OG Tiny. There's a couple more new ones in here. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna test these baits out and hopefully catch a few bass. So keep watching. You want me to press record on this one or no? There it goes. Big one. Yeah, they're biting today. No, it's not a big one. It's not a big one. I'm sorry. I lied to you. It's not a big one. It's another bass. It's actually a small one. All right, here's the thing. Don't laugh. I call everyone a big one. You know, testing out a new bait, you know, you could look at the bait, you can make assumptions, but the number one thing on testing out new bait is results. I launched a boat, I had 2 bites, I haven't went 10 yards up here, and I'm excited about this one, guys. Listen to me. This is the OG Deep Tiny, okay? Which is a flat side balsa crankbait. But look at that right there, guys. It has that deep diving or medium diving circuit bill lip. So here's the great thing about this bait. Same tight wobble, quiet, silent, no sound, very subtle, but a bait that I can get into a whole different zone, 5, 6, 7, down to 8 feet with this little OG Tiny. Super excited about it, super sharp BMC hooks. So far, so good. All right, guys, before we do any more fishing, I want you to see the special delivery that came from Rapala. Got a handful of brand new baits, and I'm so stoked to tie these things on and fish them. All right, the first one, obviously, already caught 2 on it. This thing's gonna be bad to the bone. This is the OG Tiny. It's the Ott's Garage. It's a flat side tight wobble crankbait, but it has a deep bill. It's gonna be great when the fish are finicky, when you wanna get a tight wobble crankbait a little deeper. All right, the next one in this box, the Rocco. This is another Ott Defoe design. And when you look at that Rocco, it's a true wider bodied square bill style bait. This is gonna have a much wider wobble, a much bigger vibration side to side. And that's what I want, right? If I'm fishing dirty water, warm water, I don't want the tight wobble. I want a wider wobble. Dude, this one's freaking me out. The Shad Elite, a modern customized version of a standard favorite, which is the Shad Rap. This is a staple for me. When I'm fishing in the winter time, when I'm fishing pressured clear water, a Shad Rap's tied on. The thing I'm noticing about this Elite is it's a little fatter body, feels a little heavier, and I like that. The other thing about this one, the corners are rounded out on the bill, so I'm gonna get a little bit different deflection, a little bit different vibration. Cannot wait to fish that. All right, last but not least, this one is probably what makes me the most excited when I open up this box, the Mavrik. And I picked this one up especially because this one's a little translucent, and I love this bait because I'm looking at the way that this thing's weighted. It's that weight transfer system. It's not only sound, you can hear that kind of one knock right there, but those shifting weights in there are gonna let me make really long casts with this bait. The bill's unique. The bill's kind of thinned out, got a little bit deeper, more severe angle than some of the jerk baits I fished. Super sharp hooks, and man, talk about colors. When you're jerk bait fishing, those fish are looking at the bait. Look at a handful of those colors. Everything from perch patterns to golden shiner patterns to shad patterns. That's gonna be a good bait, and I can't wait to test this out. That's the Mavrik. So that's your first look at some of these baits enough talking. I want to get back to fishing, see if we can catch another bass. You know, since we've got a brand new box of Rapala baits and there's 3 or 4 of them in there, I might need a little help trying to test these new baits out. And just happened to see some hobo sitting on the bank over here. Let's go pick him up and see if he wants to help. Yo, I need help, man. You gotta help me test these baits out, man. Come off the bank over there, jump in this boat. Help me test out some of these new baits, man. I got 3 or 4 new baits here. Hey, Corey.
Whoa,
hey.
hooked up.
That's a big one. Keep them low.
Jersey Giant.
Wow.
Oh, hey.
Look at that thing.
Pretty
dude.
fish, though.
Pretty.
Look at all the spots on him. Oh my gosh, look at this.
That's a Jersey strain largemouth right there.
You know what? It's a ginger bass.
Ginger.
He's got freckles like I do. That's pretty cool. See you, bud.
First fish on that plug, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, first fish on the Elite 55 Shad Rap.
Yeah.
It's a cool little plug, dude.
Yeah.
Like you say, first time for both of us seeing these, so we didn't even know the specs, what's going on with them. He just got us a little surprise box to play with, and so far, pretty cool.
Another bite.
Stay in the boat. That one, I'm not sure. That could have been a piece of wood, but almost fell out of the boat. I'm pretty sure it was a bite, though. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good one, dude.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Nice little guy.
Hey.
Keeper, yeah.
Dude, nice keeper. So that's the one thing I'm noticing. Look how pale he is. That means this fish was still in deep water. He's just showing up. Shad Rap Elite, dude. Cool bait.
Very cool bait.
Cool bait. 55. Shad color. That's pretty awesome.
It's fun throwing a crankbait on a little spinning rod too, you know?
Yeah.
Fish.
Heck yeah.
First one on the
Hey,
Mavrik.
Jerkbait.
Yeah.
He ate it well, too.
Oh, he smoked it, yeah.
Got
2 hooks, almost 3 hooks.
2 of the 3 sets. Cool jerkbait. Definitely a little different than the jerkbaits Rapala has done in the past, you know? Got a little different style to it.
I don't know if they're all like this, but if you look at the paint job, it's got like the yellow perch kind of back with this chrome yellow perch silver, but it has like a white belly and orange throat. It's got a real clear section there in the middle. It makes it look pretty cool in the water. Sticky, sharp hooks.
Sticky, like
And
sticky.
like you say, cast at a mile too.
Yeah. That's that weight. They have the weight transfer system in there.
Yeah.
So that thing really cast.
Yeah, very cool.
I might have to pick that thing up.
No, you're good throwing what you're throwing there, bud. No. Hey,
I picked up a jig to keep him honest, but I think I have to pick up a jerkbait now after I saw that. There you go, big one. Oh no, it's a big giant snake. Holy Betsy. Holy heck, Moses. Big giant snake. Big giant rattlesnake, guys. Yeesh. That's the Mavrik. Boy, that's the top gun right there. The Mavrik got the top gun. Oh, no, he almost jumped in the boat. Did you see that? Holy heck, he's thrashing.
you can lip those, Mike.
I don't lip these.
Yeah.
God, look at that thing, dude. That is a gator right there. When they get this big, you don't even call them snakes anymore, you call them gators. You notice every single hook in that fish's mouth. Now that's not a bass, but that's a good indication of, you know, the profile of that bait and what it's doing. And I paused it, and dude, he just T-boned it. Let's let this fish go.
So Mike, first impressions,
Yeah.
where is this going to come into play over some of the other jerkbaits out there you already have, or is this going to replace it, or is it different situations, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, Rapala's already got some great jerkbaits, of course, with the Husky Jerk and then the Shadow Rap and Shadow Rap Shad. I feel like this is going to be an addition to those jerkbaits, you know what I mean? So here's what's jumping out at me, and I'll show you the bait. First is the colors. You know, like you're throwing a color that's more translucent. I love translucency to jerkbaits in certain situations, so I like that. Second thing is that ball, or those series of balls, right? Dude, I'm bombing this thing, but here's the other deal. That doubles, right, as a rattle, right? That transfer system is not just a ball for casting, but it's that thump, thump, thump. So you know, jerkbait when you want more sound. I like this thing. You know, to me, this is definitely gonna come into play when you're using your forward-facing sonar and having to cater the cast to them. I like this a lot. I feel like this might have a little more drawing power than some of the other ones. So very excited. How about you?
Yeah, so far I'm stoked on it. You know, I haven't done honestly a lot of the active sonar stuff. I watched a lot of you guys do it. Unfortunately, I still haven't picked it up for myself, but obviously that's a huge thing right now. So having another tool in your toolbox to make you better at doing that, it's gonna be huge. But yeah, very cool. I'm liking them. Those hooks are sticky sharp too. Sticky. These are the Redline hooks, pretty sure, right?
Let me see. They're the Redlines.
That's cool.
Badass hook, man.
And they're sticky. We were pulling these out of the box, and Mike got stuck once pulling them out, and then Daniel got stuck pulling them out. So they are sticky, sharp hooks. Very cool.
Hot dog. Around the spawn, man. It's hard to beat that, you know?
Just throw it out there if it's not that easy.
Oh, let me spit something out.
Good, Shad.
This is lunch right there, guys. This happens to be the brand new VMC Redline series, okay? So from afar, you're looking at this, you're like, yeah, I know this hook. That's the Weedless Neko hook. Now take a close up. You're gonna see some key differences. And most important of the key differences, Teflon coated. Teflon, easy in, easy penetration. This is like the premium hook, right? It's like if you're a tournament guy and you wanna have the sharpest hook you could have, this is the one right here. So VMC Redline. Here's the great thing about it too, Corey. They're making this in a lot of different styles, right? So like round bend, EWG, drop shot, and treble hook.
Fish. Come on,
dude. Got that. That's a good one, dude.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, you got a bullhead snagged in the anus. I think, you know, them Redlines, man. You can hook a catfish right in the butthole. You've got a good sharp hook, you know? Let's test the durability of the bill by slapping it as hard as we can.
All right, it has to survive.
Oh my God. Dude, that was a better one. And you pulled my hot dog off.
Did you film by it or you just filming off of it last time?
Like,
I was gone down, yeah. So this is my first time throwing the new Veritas rods. I've thrown the rods in the past, and you threw these yesterday, and you were saying that there's definitely an upgrade. I mean, the Power Lux, they feel like, to me, just crisper, than more sensitive, obviously, than the Veritas rods. But like I said, $179. These are really nice rods.
Super nice rod, yeah.
And so I'm throwing this on a spinning rod. What rod are you throwing this guy on here?
This is the OG Slim, and I'm throwing it on the 7.6 medium because I want a rod with a little bit more tip for a plug rod, but I think that Power Lux is the deal with these rods. It makes it lighter, makes it more sensitive, and look at that grip, dude. That's a custom grip on the Veritas Tournament Edition, so that's kind of cool.
Definitely. I guess same thing but opposite. I got 7.6 medium spinning rod.
Yeah.
And tossing around the little.
Yeah, smaller crankbait, a little less weight, you know. The thing I like about that one you're throwing, man, that rod's versatile. Yeah. Over the last few days of filming, you know, I've thrown, you know, an active target style bait with it, a drop shot, a finesse swim bait. Man, that rod does it all. That's a pretty nice spinning rod. Years later. Barking dog doc.
So you said barking dog. I'm not seeing much of a barking dog here.
He's probably long gone. So this doc used to have a dog that would come out and bark at you, and it was such a pain in the butt. And anyway, one time I saw a carp up under there, and I skipped a jig to sort of like bump the carp, and a 7-pounder bit. So ever since then, we've called this barking dog doc.
So is this where your relationships with dogs started?
It might.
This is where you get the frustration from?
It might be. This might be where it all happened, you know, but
now you and dogs are tight now, right? You guys are good? You guys are smooth over?
Yeah, I got Quincy the dog. We like it. Me and dogs get along, man. Yeah. No problem.
And
that's off a barking dog dock, but that is not a 7-pounder. That is a pissing male right there. There he goes. Big one. On that lay down. Oh! All right.
Nice.
Another bass on that new Redline VMC, Teflon coated, super sharp, dude. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good times.
I feel like when you do these where you're fishing something for the first time, it's like Christmas. It's like a big surprise. Yeah. But pretty stoked with some of the products.
Definitely. The jerkbait was awesome.
Yeah, Redline stuff, super sharp.
They're sticky sharp hooks. Yeah.
Pretty impressed. Well, cool, man. Thanks for fishing with me, Corey.
Yeah, had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was awesome. Appreciate it. Okay, bye.